Here's a look at your daily market report on this Monday, the 6th day of January. Try to give you an update to all the postponements, cancellations, and whatever else is or isn't going on at the auction barns this week. Due to the winter weather that came over the weekend, snow reports ranged anywhere from 10 to 14 inches in the northwest down to a big thick coating of ice in the southeast. So transporting in cattle this week, difficult to near impossible. Of course, this is typically the largest volume week of the entire year, the first full week of business of a new calendar year. That, however, will not be the case this week. Today on Monday, Callaway Livestock Center canceled. China Livestock Market, they were expecting to have over 2,000 head today on Monday. They postponed their sale until Wednesday. Springfield Livestock Marketing Center for their cow sale today, they had a late start, 11 o'clock. Joplin Regional Stockyards, they started a little later than typical for them, about 9:30 this morning, only expecting about 2,500 head there today. Kingsville Livestock Auction, they should have a sale on Tuesday. That's been postponed till Friday. Lawley Brothers Livestock Market, they're moving their Tuesday sale to Wednesday. F&T Livestock Market in Palmyra, they canceled Tuesday's sale, as did Interstate Regional Stockyards and Ozarks Regional Stockyards in West Plains, all canceled for Tuesday. Now, Ozarks Regional Stockyards will be holding their cow sale on Wednesday. Tomorrow on Tuesday, Unionville Livestock Market, they will be having a sale. They've got about 1,500 head on the early listings there. Then when we look into Wednesday, the only thing we've heard so far there, South Central Regional Stockyards in Vienna, they are canceling their sale for this week. At Joplin Regional Stockyards this morning, again, late start, expecting about 2,500 head. No trend available early. The steers, medium and large ones, 5 to 600 pounds, 307 to 340, 6 to 7 weights at $280 to $300, 7 to 8 weights, 261 to 269.50. A few 8 to 850 pound steers at 253 to 256. The feeder heifers, medium and large ones, some 4.5 to 5 weights at $295 to $300, 5 6 weights, 270 to 295, 6 to 7 weights at 251 to 275, some 7 to 8 weights at 240 to 251. Box beef cutout values this morning sharply higher. Choice $327.24 up $2. Select at $301.12, that's up $4.40. Those values based on a volume of 57 loads of cuts, trimmings, and grinds, and the Choice Select spread setting at $26.12. Negotiated feedlot trade last week, when all was said and done, 85,514 head of confirmed negotiated sales. As of the recording of this report, the weekly averages haven't been released yet, but we'll get them to you this afternoon. Very likely that weighted average price on the live side is going to break the $2 mark, which would be a new record on that. Last week in the Texas Panhandle, live sales $4 to $5 higher at $197. Kansas saw live sales at $197. Trade in Nebraska had live sales $3 to $4 higher, mostly at $2. Dress sales $8 higher at $3.15. In the Western Corn Belt, live sales $3 to $5 higher, mostly at $200. Dress sales, they were $8 higher at $3.15. Of course, we'll be waiting on those weight averages to see whether or not there was enough scattered sales over the $200 mark to pull up that light southern trade of $197 or not. But either way, we're going to be very close to a all-time record on the weighted average this week. Estimated daily slaughter under federal inspection on Friday, cattle 121,000 head. That was down 2,000 from a week ago, down 3,000 from a year ago. Including Saturday's numbers, that made the week-to-date estimate at 498,000 head. Of course, that last week was a holiday-shortened week. Friday's hog slaughter at 488,000 head, up 1,000 from the week previous, up 2,000 head from a year ago. Including Saturday's numbers there, that made the week-to-date estimate 2,228,000 head. Taking a look at the futures markets at midday, live cattle February 195.15 up $1.10. April 197.07 up 107. January feeder cattle up $1.50, 266.32. March at 265.57 up $1.40. February lean hogs down 87 at midday, 79.90. April down 15 cents at 85.62. Taking a look at the grain markets, seeing some green today after the big losses on Friday in the grain complex. Corn contracts 5 to 7 higher. March 4.57 and 3/4. May 4.65. Soybeans are 7 to 8 and 3/4 cent higher. January beans at 9.89 and 3/4. March at an even $10. Wheat contracts, March at 5.40 and a half, up 11 and a quarter. May at 5.51 and 3/4, up 10 and 3/4. Soybean meal for January up 10 cents a ton at $300 even. Soybean oil for January up 67 cents a hundredweight at 40.07. With the Missouri Department of Agriculture, that's your daily market report for Monday. This is Colin Hancock.